Good morning and happy Friday. Thank you for joining us for the first Facebook Live of spring. Even though it doesn't really feel like it today, I think northern Iowa is supposed to get 8 to 10 inches of snow. But welcome back from spring break to all of you that had the week off last week, and we are excited to get started. So Rebecca Zoot has the day off, kind of. She's behind the camera today, and instead I've got Colby Kreger with me, our project coordinator, to talk a little bit about content marketing and content creation.
I will do my best to live up to Rebecca Zoot's reputation in front of the camera here on our Facebook Lives. So we're talking about content marketing today, and first, Ashley and I wanted to point out that we do work in marketing every day, and so we're clearly familiar with content marketing as a term and phrases like content is king. It's our expertise, so it's a good thing that we are familiar with that. But we do understand that most of our followers and our audience use marketing to leverage their own expertise, whether that be fashion or the auto industry or landscaping, etc. So if you aren't familiar with content marketing, that's why we're here. And we fully believe that you're capable to create content of your own and can tackle this.
Hopefully this will help you do that. So first, let's talk about what content marketing is. Now this is going to be a mouthful, so bear with me. Content Marketing Institute calls content marketing a strategic marketing approach focused on creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content to attract a defined audience and drive profitable consumer action. Whew. Okay, Colby, let's pull this apart a bit.
So the most important part of the content marketing is that it's valuable and it's relevant. Without that, it's no different than all the other junk food that we're mindlessly consuming all of the time. You'll know if your content is beneficial and valuable if your consumers are actively seeking it out rather than avoiding it. We shared yesterday when we were teasing this Facebook Live an excellent example of content marketing, and that was the Share Coke campaign. I will share a link in the comments below when we're done with this video, further explaining that whole campaign and what went into it. But the most important piece of that is that Coke took, they made themselves relevant and valuable to you by taking, by personalizing the campaign and taking the most important thing to you, Ashley, for example, your brand, and putting it on a Coke bottle.
You know, I actually had a Coke bottle given to me with my name, and it sat on my desk for a year.
I just think that this campaign is brilliant when you think about all the times, like how many times have you walked through like a gas station or Disney World and you looked for your name on a flip-flop or a flip-flop keychain magnet? I know.
It's brilliant, and it's simple.
Yes. So anyway, it was overwhelmingly successful when they launched this bad boy in Australia. In the first summer that they launched it, there were over 250 million Coke cans and bottles sold that had people's names on them. And then obviously it turned into a global sensation.
Mm-hmm. Very true. So content doesn't have to be a national trend or something as big of a volume approach as what Coke did. It can be very simple and it can be localized, right? So some examples of content marketing on a smaller scale would be blogging, creating your own personal blog, your company's blog, creating video, Facebook Live video like what we're doing now. Podcasts are very popular and a great way to share content and information. You could publish a manual, a book, a magazine. You can host a webinar, and you can have an e-newsletter or a whole host of other options.
So we do understand that blogging and hosting a webinar is a little bit easier said than done.
It's true.
It can be intimidating. In fact, 57% of marketers said they don't devote enough time to content marketing, and 47% said they have content creation challenges. So it's difficult, but we think it's worth it.
Absolutely.
First and foremost, because of brand awareness. If someone is talking about a blog post that they saw on your website or the video that they saw scrolling through your feed, it's very likely that they are talking about your brand and your company's name is coming out of their mouth. We know that this is important when we think about the first two stages of the sales funnel, which is grabbing attention and piquing interest.
And if you'd like more information on the sales funnel, that was 2 weeks ago, Facebook Live topic of conversation.
Nice. Earning respect is another benefit of creating content marketing. If you are creating content that your audience wants to consume, not only will you gain their trust, but you will also thought leadership. You will appear to be an expert in your industry.
Right, and you won't just appear to be, you will be a thought leader. You'll be giving them that valuable information.
They'll already want to work with you or buy from you before they pick up the phone or walk into your business.
Content marketing can also be very valuable because it will increase your website traffic. Once you've gotten them some information in a blog